Good morning, Marissa. It's Sunday, April 14th, 2013. Cool colors and TV shows or movies. I apologize, but this video is going to be a slideshow with me talking over it instead of an actual video because I want to show you my trip to New York, but my camera takes 800 pictures and only 20 minutes of video, and the more video you take, the less pictures you can take, and I admittedly would rather have more pictures than video of my trip to New York City because I'm probably not going back. But either way, it is 3:30 in the morning and I'm ready to go. So this is gonna be great. I'm really excited. So we left for New York City at 5:30 in the morning and got there at 9:30. We went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art at 10. We saw the Egyptian cows being slaughtered on the obligatory bowl of fruit and a lot of other paintings they didn't pictures of. At the entrance there was a pigeon on the steps and we left at 11. We were trying to get to the restaurant near Times Square but got lost in Central Park for a little over an hour, but we found a cool fountain and some rocks. I really like those rocks. It was really fun. You don't even know, like seriously, just wow. I wanted to take a picture of this horse, but the first one got photobombed by a taxi. I took some of Times Square, including the 2013 mini ball drop thing, and then we found the Stardust Diner. We were going to eat there, but the line was really long, so we went to the world's largest Applebee's. They had this really cool light ball thing and then these awesome collages on the walls. This one had grease on it, so that was really cool. We ate on the second floor and I had chicken and broccoli alfredo because that's what I always eat at places, and we took our picture with the Statue of Liberty and then we left. As we walked, I got really bummed out because of all these ads for these musicals I wouldn't be able to see, but we found this really cool lady who made these statues out of wicker, and then we went to the Hershey store and that was kind of boring, but we got some free mints, so that was kind of exciting. M&M World was next, and we saw the giant M&M guy. My friends did the Cupid Shuffle with him, and then we saw these two freaking giant, like, I don't even know how many there were, but like seriously, just wow, why would you need that many M&Ms? Like, I understand it's an M&M store, but seriously, wow. We found the red M&M and his giant pigeon thing before we left to go to the Disney store. The walls accompanying the escalator were pretty, and there was a huge castle and these hanging ball flower thingies, and even the floor was pretty okay. It sparkled. Well, we went into our guests since they couldn't come along, and then we left and decided to go to the subway. Seriously, like, I rode on a New York subway. Here's my Metro card. We got off when we hit the correct station after switching trains. The floor was really cool because it was a stop specifically for the Natural History Museum. I am sorry, not sorry, but that was my favorite place. We saw mastodons, woolly mammoths, and cougars, and wolves, and freaking moose. They all looked really lifelike, and you couldn't, like, see the glass in some places, so it was like they were about to come out and get you. But then we saw the rainforest, and we found a panda and some tigers, and it had some fish hanging from the walls and the ceiling, and it had a coelacanth, and Japanese spider crab, and a huge freaking blue whale hanging from the ceiling, but it was too dark to get a good picture. But then we ended up seeing this giant cut off a redwood tree, and we headed to Africa for gemsbok, elephants, water buffalo, African wild dogs, and rhinos. Then we went to Asia for some more rhinos, elephants, and tigers. The birds produced hedwig, a bald eagle, pelicans, and this really cool thing that I actually forget the name of, and that kind of sucks. But then we went to the primates, and the only one that came out well in the pictures was this, but it's a proboscis monkey, so it's totally okay. We saw dinosaur and mammal fossils, a moose and this cat thing chasing the deer thing, and the bear thing in the bag, triceratops, and all that cool stuff. But then we found Dum Dum, and like any good person who's seen him at the museum, we took a picture with him. We left and got pictures of the outside, including Teddy Roosevelt's statue, and then we left to return to the Met so we can go home. We went back to the Central Park and saw some buildings and a guy playing the sax, and then I took some more photos of the skyline, now in a completely different state of mind. See, before I actually went to the city, I was expecting to hate it. Like, all the noises and the traffic and just people that come with a large place like New York City, they absolutely terrify me. But as I was leaving, I realized that I hadn't been frightened at all. Save for having to walk across some grates and manholes. That was scary. No. But I'm not really sure why it happened. Maybe it's just the allure of New York City and it charmed me into liking it? Maybe I just liked it because there was just so much to do. Whatever the reason, I would seriously go back any day I was allowed. I would totally do that. I would go back just for the Natural History Museum, okay? Not even the rest of the stuff there is to do in that city. I would go back just for that one museum because, oh my god, I would live in that museum. If I was able, I would seriously, it would be my house. Okay, thank you for taking my video on the internet. My university didn't work. Have a great Sunday and Monday, Marissa. I will see you tomorrow.